Hi, I'm Debbie from Simply Special Crafts. Today we're going to take a look at the Flopsy Bunny, Scalloped Rocker, and Peep-Po card kit from Hunky Dory. This is a Scalloped Rocker and Peep-Po card kit from Hunky Dory. It makes a total of 4 cards, 2 rockers and 2 Peep-Po cards. This kit does not come with instructions, thus the video, and I have to admit, in this case I had to call Hunky Dory and say there's no instructions and you guys got to help me figure out how to do this, because it's a challenge without understanding the folds, but I'm here for you. Here's one of the topper sheets. You got the adorable little Flopsy bunny, and this is not, when I bought these I was thinking Easter, but actually most of the greetings are for birthdays and best wishes and just for you, so they don't really have to be Easter cards, although they certainly could be. These are the toppers for the Peep-Po cards. You got 2 different sizes of envelopes, both generous. This is a monster envelope for the Peep-Po cards. Then we have, this is the Peep-Po card base. You have 2 of those, and we have 2 different rocker card bases, and as I said, it's all a matter of the folding. Let's take a look at a couple of finished cards. Here's the rocker card. This will look familiar to those of you who watch our videos because we use a lot of rocker cards, and the name comes from the fact that you can actually set them on a surface, tap one edge, and they'll rock, and they're cute. This is kind of a really nice card from a group of people. You got all the bunnies looking in from different angles. This would be a great candidate for some of your leftover flowers or butterflies to add a little additional decoration to this base. This is split in 3 pieces. If you're going to layer some of the pieces, I recommend that you build this up on cardstock first so you don't have little, loose pieces hanging over the edge, because it doesn't affix to a solid surface. So if you're going to build it up on a different piece of cardstock, then put the cardstock on. So there's a rocker card. This is the Peep-Po card. We build the card with 3 little circles surrounding the holes in the card, and the bunnies are just peeking up through the cards, and then when we stand it up, the bunnies actually show through the openings. So that's what's known as a Peep-Po card. And it's cute. And there's plenty of room, even though it's got the holes in the back, there's plenty of room to write your greeting across the back of the card, or on the inside, I suppose. But here we go. Let's take a look at how we make them. Okay, first we'll fold the rocker card. This is pretty easy, but I'll show you how it's done. We push in on this little fold line. This one is mountain, mountain, valley. Same on the other side. And bring it all down, and this is the front of the card where you have the small shelf, and then it's more solid shelf from the back, but this is the front of the card. And this is very easy. We're going to just go ahead and decorate it with one of our toppers. I'm actually going to use the smaller topper this time. I like that great big one. I'm going to use that on a different card. And you actually will have extra toppers in this set. It comes with a total of 4, and you only need 2 to make the 2 cards in the kit. So like so many other Hunky Dory kits, this one is coming with extra pieces included. Just kind of nice. That's one of the things I really appreciate about Hunky Dory, is that they make full use of the printing on the sheet. So if they have room, they'll give you extra pieces that you can use on a different project. This time I decided I'm going to build this up, and I'm going to use dimensional tape. It's a fairly big piece, so I'm going to put a dot in the middle also. And let's peel my little dimensional squares here. Now, one of the things you might notice is that because this is a die cut piece, I'm actually taping over where my die cut separates. And I'm doing that because I want the die cut to stay in place in this case. So I'm just taping right over that to hold both pieces securely, both the ring around the actual image and the image itself. Got all those off. Look at that adorable little bunny. Isn't he cute? He's great. And I'm just going to position him on my card. And I'm going to add a Their little toppers. I think this looks good with a with love. So I'm going to add a little with love sticker. I'll put that on a couple pieces of dimensional tape. And we have a completed rocker card. I think I'm going to put it down here. And I probably will put a couple little butterflies up there because I have the need to do such things. But this is the card as they intended to be completed. So that's that one. Next, let's work on the Peep-Po card. Now this card is all in the folding, and without instructions, folding can be a challenge. But the very first thing you're going to do is take out the die cut pieces. So we've taken those out. Next, you're going to fold it in half. Fold, fold, fold. Make sure you have nice crisp folds, so a bone folder would come in handy. We're going to fold this one in, so it actually, with the edge of my circle there, kind of becomes a mountain fold. The next one's a valley, valley, and then we're going to have a peak in the center. So once it's folded, it should look like that. Do the same with the others. So your card should look like this at this point. Next thing we're going to do is get our topper sheet. We're going to add our toppers and our circles. Okay, and we're going to make this for a special friend. We have choice of 2 greetings. Enjoy our day, or for a special friend. I'm going to give it to a special friend. We'll separate the rings from the smaller images, and the rings are going to go on the outside. Now, one thing I did learn when I was doing the last one is put your tape onto the card base, right around the edge of the card base, not on the ring. And the reason for that is that you'll have sticky stuff. If you try and put it on the ring, it's hard to gauge where you put your adhesive so that it's not creating sticky stuff on the inside of your card. So I learned that doing the first one. Use a nice thin tape or glue, and glue a very fine line right around the edge of your card for those rings. I'm going to go ahead and put those on, and we'll be right back. Okay, I've added my rings, and I put some tape strips on these little bases inside here. So now I'm going to peel my tape, and I'm going to add my images in whatever order I choose. We have 1 bunny face and 2 full-bodied bunnies, so I think I'll put the bunny face in the middle and the full-bodied bunnies on either side. This guy in the middle. And you just set him right down on the base. This little bunny. Oops, got him a little high. And of course I taped it really good, so to peel him with care and get him back in there. Okay. And my third one. And making sure he's facing the right direction and put him in. So when we fold it down to go on the envelope, everybody's kind of peeking, and then when it comes out, the little guys stand up in there, and we'll add our tag. Once again, this might be a nice time to add some of those spare paper flowers or other flowers you have around left over from other kits. I'm going to add my For a Special Friend, and that's finished. So this kit made 4 cards. It's the Peep-Po, it's the Rocker and Peep-Po card with Flopsy Bunny from Hunky Dory. I'm Debbie from Simply Special Crafts, and we'll see you next time.